So KAA over the last 20 years leaves a really rich legacy as an innovator. It was the first law firm that got into formal relationships with international law firms. That time it was Denton Wild Sapt.
So part of the legacy that KAA brings into this sector is the idea of bringing different synergies together, understanding that one-man shows don't work anymore because our economy is growing. You need to partner with different people that bring on board different specializations and different strengths, and KAA was the first firm to do that.
I think the founding partners did realize that gone are the days when a lawyer would pretty much practice in every branch of the law. And so they came up with specialized departments. So if you're in litigation, you will not probably do banking and finance unless there's litigation coming from that aspect of legal practice. Taxation, and recently oil and gas, infrastructure, project development. So we have people who are specialized in all those different aspects of legal practice.
Over the past 20 years, of course, KAA has made the argument of the need to scale up in size, of the need to merge. I think the arrival of KAA really did change the face of the legal market. KAA has been a pathfinder.
They set up their offices in, a huge building in the center of town. They were out to attract the biggest corporations in the country. They were out to go out after the biggest cases in the country, and that has been a very big part of the KAA legacy. I really believe that it turned around the legal sector and the way that law firms are run and the way that lawyers work. KAA prides itself not just in being lawyers, but in also being partners with our clients.
Ensuring that we give a world-class service through preparation, research, and ensuring that we get victory in our court battles.
KAA, had a number of unique features from its founding, really unique, which really attracted me to KAA. First, it was the quality of its founding partners, the quality and breadth of experience of its founding partners. You had Mr. Bart Katureebe, who had been Attorney General of the country. You had Honorable Elly Karuhanga, who was then prominent legislator.
I think the other aspect is the aspect of really training lawyers in all those specialized areas of the law. I can say that over the last 20 years, we probably have over 300 lawyers that have come through KAA, and we call them the KAA alumni. And many of them have gone on to specialize in different areas of the law, but the fact that we have also that number of lawyers going through our hands and establishing lucrative professional practices is something we are indeed proud of. So in 2017, we did admit 5 new partners at a go, and that really was emotional for me. It touched my heart because I thought, yes, the partners are getting the vision right in wanting to grow the biggest and the best legal practice in this country.
Were the only 2 that were actually externally invited. The other 3 were KAA grown lawyers, one of whom came from clerkship to legal assistant to associate partner, right up to becoming an equity partner. And that is, I think, a big part of KAA's legacy.
My highlight moment at KAA in the last 15 years is the big wins we have done. The big wins we have done. We did huge wins. For example, for Nile breweries initially we used to do a lot of work. We did huge wins for Margaret Zua, the East African Court of Justice. We did huge wins in the last 3 election petitions we have handled when I have been here.
I think we've succeeded in building a team that is unified around the partners and the associates and the other staff. I'm also proud of the fact that we continue to grow in all these areas of practice and to strengthen our competences through training, through partnerships with other law firms, and so on. So I'm proud of the fact that during my tenure as managing partner, the firm is growing stronger and stronger and solidifying its achievements.
20 years ago, the dream was to make KAA this big, immediately. And immediately, they got to work and they did it. And I think as we look back on these 20 years, maybe it's good, as I think was it Mandela who said, to take a moment here to rest and look at the glorious vista that surrounds us. It's a great opportunity and a great time. It's a great thing to look back on 20 years.